Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Fuchsia Dolls and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to create this cute little kawaii paper clip. The materials are listed on the screen and we're going to have fun. Are you ready? So let's get started. To create the paperclip toast, you will need to have templates. The templates are located in the description box below. Download and you can trace and cut onto a cardboard or a cardstock. You will need a total of 3 templates. This is a polystyrene foam sheet. It's 0.6 inches in thickness. You can find one at your local craft store. You'll cut a square the size of the actual toast. And here's the fun part. After you're done cutting the square, I'm going to show you how to use a hot wire sculpting tool. Place a polystyrene foam sheet in between the top and bottom template. It will be like a sandwich. You'll use the pins to secure the templates onto the foam. Pins are needed on the top and pins are needed in the bottom as well. With a pencil, you're going to mark the center of the toast. This is just to give you an idea that the toast is actually aligned the top and the bottom. If you need to reposition, you can do so. They need to be exactly matched together as closely as possible, the top and the bottom. It'll make more sense now that you see the hot wire sculpting tool. And this is the hot wire sculpting tool. It is a neat little tool that I just started to learn how to use. If you want to learn more about it, there's a link below in my description box. So I turn it on and wait for it to warm up. And then I just pass it through my actual template, like if I'm tracing. And as you can see, it will take the shape of the toast. So now that you're done tracing, remove the templates and the pins, and you'll have the toast shape. To smooth it down, I use a nail file. You could also use a light sandpaper. And I just smooth it out to have a better finished look. Next, I placed a piece of brown craft foam sheet on my iron board. I use a piece of fabric to protect it. I place my toast on top of a paint bottle. The paint bottle will be my support. Now with my iron in cotton setting, I will iron over the craft foam sheet. Make sure that it curls up. If it curls up, it's a good indication that it's nice and hot. Once it's hot, place it over, stretch it down gently, and hold. You now have a perfect shape. It looks like a toast. So now, with some scissors, you will start to cut the excess off. You don't need to cut all the way down. Leave just a little bit enough to help you glue this onto the polystyrene sheet. Just glue around the edges and let it curl a little bit. The actual heat of the glue gun will let you mold the foam sheet too. So just glue around the edges and repeat. Now you cut the remaining excess off. Try to cut it towards the very edge. Now place glue over the foam sheet, and this is how you will adhere the felt over it. Put it over the felt. And now you can cut and trace over it. And this will give you a polished look. Next, you will cut and trace the face of the toast. Place it on your iron board and just iron it for a couple seconds. Iron so it could thin out a bit and it could have a softer look. Now I shaded the edges with chalk pastels and a stencil brush. I used a darker shade so it could give the face a little more dimension. So go around all the edges until you have that nice colored shading around. After I glued down the face, I painted two cheeks with my dot painter. I used a dark pink. 2 dots side by side. Now with your craft cutter, you're going to cut a small incision in the center of the bottom of the toast. This is where you're going to insert the paper clip. Insert it just to nudge it in. Make sure the bottom of the paper clip faces down. Glue it with the hot glue. With a Posca paint pen, I drew in the face. You can make any kawaii expression that you would like. I used a fine tip and the color brown. Next, you will embellish with a ribbon. And you could also add beads if you like, or any other embellishment to make your kawaii clip even cuter. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. And stay tuned for more. Please comment, like, subscribe, and visit my Etsy shop. The links are all in the description box. Thanks again, and hope to see you again soon.